Welcome back, my friends. So today we are going to get started on our very own abstract artworks in the style of Wassily Kandinsky. So we learned about our new artist friend, Mr. Kandinsky, last week, and we learned that he was the guy who really came up with abstract artwork. When the artist is expressing his or herself, how they feel, and they are doing that with lines and shapes and colors. The artwork does not need to look realistic. So we can have a lot of fun with this today. So what we're going to do first is draw out our design in pencil. You'll notice the only supplies I have today are a piece of white paper, pencil eraser, and a black crayon, and we'll get to that crayon in just a second. We're going to be painting this project eventually, so if you have a piece of thicker paper that will hold up better to watercolor, that would be excellent. So the first thing we want to do is think up of a design that uses lines and shapes that we can draw in. And remember, this does not need to be realistic. Be creative and have fun and think about how you can express yourself. All right, everyone, so I had some fun drawing out my design just using some different lines and shapes. So I'm all done with my pencil and eraser. I'm gonna move those off to the side. So if you think back to Mr. Kandinsky's artwork when we looked at it last week, his design was pretty much different black lines. So he went over all of his lines and shapes in black, and then he added color afterwards. So we're going to focus on the black lines and shapes today. So after you've drawn everything out with pencil, we're going to take the black crayon and we're going to go over our pencil lines. If you would like to fill some small areas in, like maybe I'm going to fill in this circle here with my black crayon, that's totally fine. But we're going to use the black crayon because next week when we do our painting with watercolor, the crayon pushes the watercolor away, which means we can paint right over all of our crayon lines and we're still going to be able to see them. That's something called a watercolor resist. It doesn't go on, or it resists the crayon. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and go over all of my lines, fill in a couple small areas, and then you'll be able to do the same and hang on to your paper until next week.